If you're out there getting ready for America's most beautiful bike ride here in Tahoe, well then listen up, because we've got Abe from Sports LTD here to tell us about the Sports LTD Roubaix.
Yep.
Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, we bought it. We brought in the Specialized Roubaix. This is specialized kind of bread and butter carbon bike, and this particular model is the lower end SRAM componentry bike. It comes in all sorts of different componentry, and you can spend about $2 grand for this bike, all the way up to over $5 grand for the the beautiful
all the bells and whistles.
Right.
But even at $2 grand here, you've got a fully carbon frame that's actually hollowed out.
It is. It's really as lightweight as it gets. The carbon actually does a really good job dampening the ride of the bike. So it's not, you definitely do not have suspension, but it feels a lot better than the aluminum or your typical steel road frame. Yep.
So talk about some of the maintenance on here, because you're carrying some really high speeds on these road bikes sometimes, especially here in Tahoe if you're on that America's Most Beautiful Bike Ride.
You need to really keep your bike in top-notch shape. And the techs in the back of the shop at Sports LTD do a really great job making sure that all nuts and bolts are tight, headsets tight, hubs are good. I mean, there's so many little things that could go wrong at high speeds, and it's a really potentially dangerous sport, but if everything's running great, it's as safe as it gets.
What's the #1 problem you see with something going wrong?
Just lack of maintenance. People don't bring their bikes in and just think they can ride them, and unfortunately that's not the case. When you over lube a chain, it just makes for a greasy mess. So some people will have a tendency to lube every time you ride, and that's not really necessarily the case. You just you get all your clothes dirty, everything dirty, but we'd be certainly more than happy to run you through what you need to do, or even just do it for you.
What's one of the newest technologies that Specialized has come out with in terms of road bikes?
I would say probably the drivetrain in this bike. Most of the road bikes now have gone to a compact 2x10 drivetrain, and basically what that does is just make shifting and pedaling the bike so much more efficient, because you're not going from that little chain ring all the way up to the big chain ring and back and forth if you're doing the
so you're saying 2x10, 2 in the front,
2 in the front,
10 in the back.
10 in the back. Yep. So a lot of gears in the back, just a couple in the front.
Okay, and then what about the wheels? Talk about your rims that you've got here and how that affects the road bike.
Basically, this is a pretty standard set of wheels, and like I said, the Roubaix comes in tons of different options and tons of different wheel sets. So this is a basic wheel set, but again, this is something that needs maintenance. These wheels can and will get out of true, and that's something we do quick and easy at Sports LTD.
Good stuff. And then also something you guys do is proper fitting, because you can buy a $10,000 bike, but if it's not fitted properly,
you're not going to be comfortable. We have a couple guys that are just experts on fitting, and basically we have a triangle here, and we have one dimension from the seat post to the pedals. That's very important, and also the reach all the way out to the handlebars. And if it's not correct with the stem length and the seat height, you're not going to be as efficient and obviously not as comfortable.
And you guys can do that. If someone brought in a bike other than Specialized, you would set them up as well.
Certainly.
So if someone wants to get a full setup for the most beautiful bike ride, where can they get in touch with you?
530-542-4000. That's our number. Ask for the back shop, and you can either make an appointment for a fit or just you can stop on in anytime.
All right, thanks, Abe.
No problem.
That's Sports LTD in the Heavenly Village Shopping Center. Go check them out.